Good morning and welcome to your Daily Spark. You know, I heard one day about a guy who went to visit his friend on a farm, and as he was driving down the long winding road that led to his friend's house, he saw the side of a barn with over 20 different targets painted on the side, and every single target, he was intrigued because every single target had a bullet hole right through the middle. He was amazed. Every target had one hole right in the middle of the target, a bullseye. So getting back into his truck, as he looked at that, he got back to his truck, went on to his friend's house, and he said, "Who's the sharpshooter? Who's the guy who can hit the bullseye with every single shot?" His friend said, "Oh, that's me. What I do is I make the shot, and then I paint the bullseye around it." Where in the world did you learn to shoot like that? Well, that's it. I shoot, then I paint. The story illustrates our society's approach to life. We do everything we can to fool ourselves and to others into thinking that we've hit the target. But in reality, we haven't learned to shoot. We've shot and then we've built a whole life around that. We attempt to camouflage our emptiness and our failures with materialism, success and other pursuits. But what's even more unfortunate is that we try to fill our emptiness through religious activities. We learn to look and to act and to talk like Christians, while oftentimes we're simply attempting to obscure the fact that we are a culture and a people tragically off target. God, on the other hand, can hit the bullseye every single time. He can hit it with a crooked stick every time. And He has set forth a plan by which we can do the same if we submit to His way. It's called the Kingdom Agenda, in which the visible manifestation of the rule of God is in every part of our life. So the absence of submission to this kingdom agenda will mean that we continually miss the target. We live segmented lives, and what we often do is we pretend we hit the target because we do whatever we do, then we build the target around that. And families disintegrate because they exist on their own satisfaction rather than on kingdom principles. Churches are limited in the scope of their impact because they fail to comprehend that the goal of the church is not the church itself, but the kingdom. And so many of us live unproductive lives as Christians because we're not hitting the target. We're shooting and then building a theology around that. The most important thing is that no matter what happens in our life, we need to listen to the Lord, and we need to allow Him to teach us how to shoot straight. Then we can hit the target and hit it every time in His strength. So even if your family is failing, if your finances are dwindling, God will keep you. Even if your dreams die, God will revive you. As long as God is present in your life, in your family, as long as you're walking with Him, in the church, in the community, wherever you are with hope, you don't have to shoot first and build a life around that. You can trust God that you'll hit the target because He will lead you and guide you. So as you go into this day, make sure you hit the target, and we'll see you tomorrow on Sparks.